G'day, folks. Liam from Richo's report here. One quick one for you. This one's on autism. So if you like autism, you got people with autism in your life, stick around. If that's not your jam, go on. I don't care. Honestly, I want people to like and subscribe, but I'm here to do good for people. I'm not here for just the clicks and everything. But we're going to talk about a big thing for people that they seem to be banging on about at the moment, and that's safe spaces for autistic people. Now, when I grew up, I didn't get any safe spaces. I didn't get much special accommodations made. So when I see these young people, these 20-something-year-olds sitting there complaining, I didn't get a safe space or the lights weren't good. You know what I say to that? Boo frickin' who. You guys have got life on easy mode as an autistic. People know what autism is now. Back when I was younger, people didn't understand why I stimmed, why I had fidget rings, why I had to fidget. Nobody cared. They just went, "Huh, focus harder, learn better, take some medications and get better." But you know what? Society's moved on, but safe spaces aren't what we need. What we need is for young autistic people to learn how to cope and cope in a way that society is able to understand and deal with. Every time I hear someone go, "But my safe space," I just sit here and I go, "Oh, here's the world's tiniest violin playing your song just for you." Because we all are different, but the world can't just bend over backwards for one person. There's plenty of people out there that are claiming to be champions for people with autism, yet I don't see them doing anything to help people on the autism spectrum. All I see is them pumping themselves up so that they can do whatever the hell they want. Now, I'm going to have some advice for people, but advice is advice. If you want something really good, learn what makes you tick, learn what makes your partner tick, learn what makes your child tick, learn their special interests, learn to see when an overload is coming, and if you can, remove them from the situation. If not, give them a way to be able to deal with it, not just sit there and have a total breakdown, because there are warning signs. And every person's warning sign is different. Every person's way of processing things is different. I've got a mate of mine who has lived quite a normal life. Other than his few little outbursts that he makes, you'd never know that he was autistic. But dear God, this man yells, and that's one of his little ticks he's got. He will just raise his voice and get so over the top with everything. It's just not funny anymore. But that's him. I can raise my voice when I get overwhelmed and yell. But, that's just how the cookie crumbles. But we can't just keep bending over backwards for everyone. I hear about all of these people talking on autism this, autism that. How many of these people speaking actually have lived experience? And how many of these people speaking know things, have dealt with children with autism? Got a 2-year-old son. I can guarantee you without a shadow of doubt he's on the spectrum. But he probably won't meet diagnosis because, just like what my mum did with me, we've encouraged him to talk. We've encouraged him that if he wants specific things, he needs to ask for them. He can't just sit there and scream. He won't get what he wants, because creating those habits now whilst they're little and a child only makes those habits 10 times harder to break once they become going to school, once they become a teenager, an adult. That's when they have those struggles between learning right from wrong. You know, Back in my day, God, you know, I'm a 90s baby. So I grew up when, whilst it was frowned upon, it was still okay to give your child a wrap around the ears when they misbehaved. But God forbid today, if you ever even thought of that, you'd be going to jail. So, you know, guys, just watch for those sorts of things.